Hey, this is Classic Gbody. I have a video request from one of my thousands and thousands of viewers to make a more detailed video of my '83 Silverado. So I guess what I'm going to do is just kind of give a detailed video of what happens to vehicles in northern Ohio during the wintertime. We have about 5 months worth of winter, which means 5 months worth of salt water on the road, which leads to a whole hell of a lot of rust. So, just going to give a quick video on that. I want to show that the front core support on this truck is collapsed. You can see the driver's side, there's a gap. There's a gap between the bumper and the grille. And the passenger side, you can see how it's collapsed down. There's a hood, or a hole right in the hood, and the hood ornament's hanging on just from a thread. And I think if I went too fast, the hood ornament might end up right through the windshield. Quick shot of the front fender. Hey, look at that. You can see right through the damn fender. Here's what's left of the passenger side door. I can stick my hand right up inside of it. Huge chunk taken out of the door. You can see there's no corner left on it. Wow, I'm surprised that power window still works. That water goes right up inside that motor. There's the rocker panel on the passenger side. You know, as rusty as this truck is, I bought it 6 years ago. It was restored once before. That's why the paint's so shiny on it. My dad bought the truck in the late 80s and restored it in the early 90s into a tow vehicle. And he did put a lot of filler in it. You can see the filler's cracking. And when I bought the truck, it was nowhere near this bad. I've owned it for about 6 years, or 5.5 years or so. And you can see how bad the filler's pushing out on it. See, all this was rusted just a little bit back then. When I bought it, it was just starting to bubble through. And now in the past 6 years of driving it every winter, you can see how extensive the rust is. And even this truck is really not savable at all. The only good thing about this truck is the frame. The body is completely shot. You can see the body lines don't line up on the cab to the bed. I don't believe the cab is sagging. I think that's because the bed is twisted, because the inner structure, the understructure of the bed is completely rotted through. I could literally lift the bed off of the frame on the rear driver's side. So I think since the rear driver's side is leaning down, the passenger side over there in the corner is lifting up, which is making it look like, you know, the cab is sagging. But I believe the cab mounts are okay on this truck. So the frame and the cab mounts, everything else is gone. Here's the back of the bed. The tailgate's off the truck because it literally fell off when I was driving, due to the fact that the hinge is pretty much just sitting there, and the hinge pivot is gone. So it's a good thing I had these, you know, the arms are still good on it, because the arms caught the tailgate from actually falling on the ground. Even the bumper's rotted through, and you know how thick those are. So here, I'll show you the bed. See, it lifts right off. So, I don't know if you can see a shot of underneath the bed. Ugh, yuck. Crusty, rusty. Nasty. There's one of the inner bed structure, actually two of them. Look who's here. What's up, Moby? It's cold, 20 degrees out here. So yeah, here's the inner bed structure. Two of them. You can see there's nothing left of them. And there's the one that fastens to the bed, and it's not fastened really anymore. Some more body filler, just barely hanging on. Fender flapper. The molding that goes around this bed, I had to break it off because it was hanging off and it was actually dragging on the ground. So I broke it off. Huge holes in the bed. The gas door fell off. Another nice hole in the driver's door, or in the other door, I should say. The corner of this one's gone as well. And the rocker panel is completely gone on this side. There's the gas tank. Yeah, there's nothing left. This is the only part remaining of the rocker panel right here, and it's just the top of it. Everything else is gone. Even the backing of the rocker panel is gone. This fender appears to be solid, but the inner structure is gone. See, it's pulled away from the inner structure, and the inner wall's gone too. It's literally held up there with the bracket that I had to make. See, the chrome's coming off. This one's probably going to be busted off soon because it's going to fall off. Let me pop the hood real quick. It's not frozen. So this truck's going to be gone. It's a goner in the spring. I'm going to pull the motor out of it. As I mentioned in one of my other videos, it has a 354 bolt main, bored 30 over. I'm going to upgrade the cam and give it a quick paint job and stick it in my 84, which you saw in one of my other videos if you're watching them. There's a front inner well. That's what's holding it down. And I can't really get a shot. Yeah, I guess you can see it. You can see the core support. It's all rusted out. You can see this side at all. Nah, not really. That's pretty much it. It drives good. It drives straight. It actually rides pretty good too. Unfortunately, the body's done for. So it happens in Northern Ohio vehicles. And this one being as old as it is, I'm surprised it lasted this long, but you know, it was fixed up once before in the early 90s. You know, and that was almost 20 years ago. So, all you people who live out west in Arizona, California, or down south, you would never see a vehicle that looks like this there. That's why so many of us people over in Ohio love to go out and buy those cars and trucks out there and bring them back over here and restore them, because this vehicle is definitely not restorable, or you'll be putting way more money into this truck than what it's worth. Fall on my face. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed, and once again, thanks for watching my videos.